Alright, and welcome back to more Mario 64. In today's episode, surprise, surprise, we're going to be looking at another stage. This time we're going to be looking at Shifting Sandland. That is our second basement stage. So if you remembered which wall wiggled from last episode, that is where we're heading. We're going to jump through the wall, and we're going to be able to get to our next stage. So coming down into the basement, if we take a left over at the Lethal Lava painting, and just come straight around the corner here, we'll be able to get to Shifting Sandland by jumping into the wiggly wall. So in the talons of the big bird. So this stage is referencing Condor, the condor named Klepto. So, to get over to Klepto pretty quick, we're just going to jump up over the sand hill, and we're going to immediately die. Okay, let's try that again. But this time, let's take the box, shall we? I said, let's take the box, shall we? All praise the mighty box. Now we're going to head up here, and we're going to fall down. We're going to head back up here, and we're going to head back up here, and we're going to do a long jump over to here and not die. Sweet. So we're going to do one more long jump just to make it over here, and now we're going to run up this tower, and Klepto should be around at any given time. There's Klepto. As you see, Klepto is holding a star. So what we're going to do is we're just going to give Klepto a bit of a kick, and he's going to drop that star. Now, we're going to be avoiding Klepto from here on out, because if Klepto hits us, he's going to take Mario's hat. Heading back in, we have shining atop the pyramid. So this is an interesting star. What we're going to do, instead of taking the box, we're going to come over here and head up onto this building by coming up onto the sand hill and doing a side flip. Great camera. There we go. So we're going to break this box, and this is going to reveal a shell. Now, the shell is something we can ride on like a skateboard, so that's kind of neat. So we're going to take this shell up to the top of the pyramid, making a really easy star. So inside the ancient pyramid is another interesting star. There's two ways we can go about this star, and I think we're going to go about the star the normal way. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back up onto this little building here by doing this little side flip, readjust our camera with the R button, and break the box again so we can get our shell. Do not crouch while you're on the shell, because the shell will just break. See? Crouching just breaks the shell. So we're going to come in through this door right here. This is how we get into the ancient pyramid. Now, if you've been paying attention to the game, you'll see those black spheres there. That is an elevator platform. So in there is the quote-unquote boss of the stage. So to get to this next star, what we're going to have to do is we're going to do some platforming. So do a triple jump. Or, come on. There we go. Or a side flip into a wall jump to get up here. Alternatively, you can do the boring way and take this mummified thwomp to get up here. Doing that is a little boring. I like spicing things up. So, this is our first instance of hanging. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump and hold the jump button. That will allow Mario to cling to this ceiling here. If you release the jump button, Mario will let go, so keep the jump button held as long as you're holding on. Making our way over here, we'll be able to progress on closer to our star. So coming up here, we're going to see a giant rolling thwomp. To get past this guy, we're just going to do a dive and still get hit by him. I almost got hit twice by him. Oh well. So next up we have our recovery heart, which we're going to be using just to regain our life. Just run through the recovery hearts and Mario will be able to regain any lost health. Our next little challenge to get to our star are a couple amps, which spawn out of nowhere and will actively pursue Mario as long as he is on this particular level. So coming up to the final level, we have another mummified thwomp here that will try to crush us if we're not careful, so just be a little careful. See if you can get up on top of him. There we go. See? Give him a ride over, and now we can head up this final slope and do another backflip, and just like that, we have our next star. There's a couple more pyramid stars for us to collect, such as stand tall on the 4 pillars. To get this star is pretty simple. This is a boss fight star, akin to the Womp King as well as King Babam. So we're going to take the shell and give it a ride just on over here. Breaking the shell one more time. I screwed that up. We're gonna grab the wing cap here, and we're just going to head on up top here to our next location. So we're gonna ground pound this first pillar. We're going to do a triple jump so we gain some flight powers so we can head to the next pillar. And I'm pretty sure you can see where this is going. We have to stand tall on the 4 pillars, such as what the mission entails us to do. And immediately die. Okay, so we're going to try that again. And not immediately die. Let's see if we can bounce off the Shy Guy. Okay, so this time what we're going to do is we're going to break this box so we can get the shell. And then we're going to just use the shell to ride up the 4 pillars. And this should allow us to easily gain access to the top of the pyramid. When you hear the jingle, that means you've done it right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our shell and not immediately die. And we're going to head straight up into the top of the pyramid. This is an alternative way on how you can get the first pyramid star we did. So we're going to just ride this elevator on down until it gets to the bottom here, where we can hop in to our next boss fight. So sliding on down into the boss fight, we're gonna just do a jump up off of the boss here. Who'll walk here? Who'll break seal? Wake ancient ones, we no like light. Rumble, we no like intruders. Now battle hand to hand. So this is Nintendo's favorite boss fight. It is the hand with the eyeball on it. So to defeat this boss, all you have to do is give the boss a smack when its eye opens. 3 hits to each hand will take the boss out as long as you don't fall off the arena because of the boss. So that's one half of the boss down, and give the other hand a quick kick, and just like that, we've taken out our next boss. What happened? We crushed like pebble. You so strong, you rule ancient pyramid for today. Now take star of power, we sleep darkness. And with that, we have another star to add to our collection. Heading back in, we're not doing free flying for 8 red coins. Instead, we're going to head back on into the pyramid, if I can grab the box. You know what? We're going to take the shell. So, heading back over to the building one last time, we're going to jump up onto the building, grab the shell, and we're going to head back on into the pyramid. But instead of doing this the normal way, we're going to do this the normal way. I was contemplating just opening the top of the pyramid and just cheesing my way to get to where we need to be, but that seems like it would be kind of lame. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this the fancy way. And we're going to do this what is considered the normal way. So we're going to just take the same path we used to get to the top of the pyramid the first time, not getting hit by the rolling thwomp. And no, I thought I had enough space to land my triple jump. Oh, well, we're going to just avoid the amps one more time here and just come along this little walkway. And we're going to head up to the top of the pyramid one last time. There we go. This enemy will lead me to my star. So we're going to take the same path to get up here, but instead of just jumping up, we're going to jump down. And now, an easy way on how you can line this up is just jump between the two sides of this sand fall, and you'll collect all 3 secret coins. Now, we have to jump out of the sand and collect the last 2 remaining secret coins to spawn our last star. And now, if I can just get over there and immediately die. I wonder. This is probably a dumb idea. Yeah, a little bit. Let's see if I can get a better lineup on this here. I don't think it would matter, as I need to fall to get to that coin, so I'm just gonna do this normally. Oh no! Oh fuck! Round 3. Ooh, that was kind of close. Okay, we're back up here. So now we're gonna fall down, and fall down, and not die. Okay, so now that we've spawned our star again, we're going to attempt to collect this safely and not fall into the quicksand and die again. So now that we got our star spawned, let's try this with a little more caution. So we're gonna take the monkey bars just back over here. And oh, there we go. And we got our star. Now we're done shifting sand